Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you're working out with us. And what else? Today is FriYay, so our last workout of the week, our fifth workout of the week. So I'm here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can watch the replays of these workouts for about 30 days. Facebook then takes them down, but I do upload them onto YouTube. So if you are doing this workout on replay, either from Facebook or from YouTube, welcome. Let me know if you did the workout. Shoot me a comment and subscribe to that YouTube page if you're on there. What else? It is going to be hot here in southern Arizona. I think we're going to break 100 degrees, which they say is the first time that we've done that since 1989. The heat is coming. Anyway, so it's going to be a warm day here in the Southwest. I hope wherever you're at, maybe you have a little more spring-like conditions. So, hey Lynn. It is also day 5 of our 10-day April Shred. So every month we do a lifestyle program called Shred. The Shred 10 for 10 days, 10 habits that we work on. We try to work on incorporating habits into our life that improve our life and ditching habits that don't improve our health and our lifestyle. So if you're interested in learning more about that, it's a great thing to do in combination with these workouts. So shoot me a comment, leave me a comment on the thread, and I will get you some information about that. Our next one will start the first Monday of May. I got 6:59. I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I was getting right into the workout. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs that you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. And I see Lynn is on here. Good morning. Feels good. Yesterday we had a good stretch workout that felt awesome after Wednesday's Tabata workout. All right, let's go ahead and take it across the body. Stretching all the way through the ends of the fingers. The tips of the fingers. And take it down to the ground. And we're going to take those legs wide, toes pointed out, take it down to the ground, back stays straight. Those hands come right out in front of you, but keep the back straight as you come down. And bring it on up. Arms out to the side, feet stay wide, toes are pointed out, and we're just taking the torso side to side. Those legs in, hands just above the knees. Go ahead and arch the back. Press the belly down, round the back up, bring the chin to chest. Press it and round it. Press it down, round it up. And we're going to go ahead and round it up and then roll it all the way up. Pull one arm across the body. And oh, there's my friend Carla. Good morning, Carla. Hope your celebration weekend is going well. And pulling that arm across the other side. And we're going to take one elbow back. As the elbow comes back, don't let the back arch out. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs. And the other elbow goes back. And we're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down, opening up that space between the shoulders and the ears. Take the shoulder blades back, and ear goes to one shoulder. And back to center. Ear goes to the other shoulder. Pull those hands down to the ground. Back to center, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Bring the chest forward, the arms come up. And drop the hands down. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. And we're going to get started with just a nice little speed skate. So just jumping side to side. The further you jump, the harder it's going to be. Getting low here. And bring it on up. Well, nice way to get started. And there's my friend Janice. Good morning, Janice. We are going to go into a standing fly. So, set of weights on this one. Feet shoulder width apart. Bring those weights up into goalpost. Think about the shoulder blades kind of stretching back there. Bring the elbows together and then shoulder blades together. Elbows, shoulder blades. Tuck the rear. Squeeze the abs. Last one. Very good. We're going to go into a standing running man. So working on some balance here, where we're just gonna have the knee drive up and then go back into a scale. Knee up, scale. Standing up tall, and then back into the scale. We're going to take that right to the other side. Here we go. Up and back. And if you're really struggling with the balance, when you do those, feel free to have one hand on a wall. Be as light as you can on that hand, but use it as a balance check. All right? All right, we're gonna go into our last exercise. Ooh, have a fun day hiking, Janice. All right, we're gonna go into our last exercise in the round. So we're gonna go into a squat with our back straight. Weight comes up here, press it, pull it. And bring it on up. I might be able to do a little more weight on that one. All right, we're going right back to the beginning. Speed skate. You know, I'm gonna turn on my fans. Going into those speed skates. Here we go. I was saying get low before, so if it gets too easy, bend those knees, get it a little bit lower, put a little pressure on those legs. Here we go. Keep the back straight. Last one, going into the standing fly. Here we go. Ready, tuck the rear, squeeze the abs in to out. Elbows in, shoulder blades back. Last one, going into that running man scale. Here we go, ready? Up, down. Last one, taking it to the other side. We go up and down. Last one, and that bent forward press I'm gonna grab a little heavier weight. Down in front, weight comes up, push, pull. Last one. Guys, if it's too easy for you and you're not breathing at all after you get done with these, go up and wait. Even if you have to go buy yourself a new weight. It's cheap to work out at home, right? No gym fees, you gotta invest in a little equipment. All right, speed skates, here we go. Last one. Very good. Moving into those standing flies. Ready? Tuck the rear, don't let the back arch out. Last one. Very good. Going into that running man scale. Working some balance here. Here we go. Ready? And up. Down. Last one, taking it right to the other side and drive that knee up and back. Last one. Very good. And finishing off with that forward press. We're going to get down, bring that weight up, and push, pull. Last one. Woo. And just like that, you guys, round one is in the books. A little high five. High five. I hope you liked it. We're going right in to our second round. And this is just going to be a lunge squat. So I'm going to have one leg forward, one leg back. And I'm just going to take the back knee down toward the ground and up. Doesn't have to go all the way down. Go down as far as you can. One more. And we're going to take it right to the other side. Here we go, ready? And down, up. Last one. Whew. How's that feel? All right, we're gonna go into a bent row. So one weight, letting that weight drop down. Our back is straight. Pull the elbow up. Arm comes all the way down, back stays straight. Last one, taking it to the other side, pull. Last one. And we're going to go right into a standing ab crunch. So still have my heavy weight here, taking my elbow down toward the ground. Last one, taking it to the other side, we go crunch. Three, two, and one, and we're going to finish with just a nice shoulder press. A lot of times we do these alternating, but today we're going to go both hands together, both arms together. I'm going to tuck the rear first, squeeze the abs. I don't want my back to arch out when my arms come up. Arms are on goalpost, press, press, press. Last one. And we're going right back to the lunge squats. One leg forward, one leg back, taking that back knee down, standing up. Last one. Notice my torso stays nice and tall on these. Ready? And down. Last one. Ooh, those are getting me today. Bent rows are next. We haven't done those in a long time. Here we go. Arm sinks down. Pull that elbow up. Last one. Taking it to the other side. Pull. Last one. Taking that weight into one hand, other arm goes behind the head, crunch, take that elbow down. Last one, and to the other side, we go crunch. Last one. Very good. And finishing up the set with those shoulder presses. And there's my sister, Julie. Hey, Julie. Bring it up, tuck the rear, and press. Three, two, and one. All right, you guys, we got one more set in this second round. You guys with me? Going into that lunge squat. Remember, you don't have to go all the way down to the ground, so go down as far as gives you a good workout, okay? Keep the torso nice and tall. Here we go. Few likes went up the screen on this one, so I'm not sure if you like this one or if you're feeling this one. I'm feeling it. Here we go. To the other side, take it down and up. Last one. Ooh, I'm feeling that today. All right, bent rows are next. Making our way through this Friday workout. Weight comes down, pull it up. Last one, and taking it to the other side, pull. Last one, and going into those crunches. Last one, to the other side, crunch. Two, and one. And let's finish up that last exercise in round 2 with the shoulder press. Remember, you want to tuck the rear under, squeeze the abs. You don't want that low back arching out as the arms come up. Keep the back nice and still, just the arms. Last one. Very good. And that is going to end our second round. How's everyone doing? A little high five and a high five. All right. We're going to start round 3 with some planks. Do have a set of weights down. We're going to do I'm looking to see what we're doing. We're going to do skull crushers and a weighted bridge. There, I said it. All right, so we're going to start in plank. Take it down and up. All right, that's a plank up and down. You want to try to keep your body as still as you can when you're doing that. Really keep your core tight, okay? If you're not quite there yet, a couple different variations on this one. You can just hold plank. I say a hollow body plank. Think about your belly button pressing into your backbone. Then you can just practice shifting weight by lifting your hands up. If that gets easy, go ahead and tap one hand to the opposite shoulder. So 3 different variations if you're not doing the up and down, all right? If you're doing the up and down, my recommendation is always to lead with your left or your right. Lead with one arm going down, one arm going up, and then on the next one, lead with the other arm going down and the other arm going up. I'll say it out loud for the first few times. So I'm in plank. I'm going to start with my left. So I'm going to go left arm down, right, left arm up, and then right arm down, right arm up. Left, right. And bring it on up. All right, next up is those skull crushers. And I told you to bring the weights up for it. So 2 weights. We're going to lay on our back, feet flat on the ground, knees bent. Bring those weights up so you almost make a barbell with your weights. Ends of my weights are together. I'm going to use it just like a barbell as I take the weights right behind my forehead and up. Keeping the elbows high. One more. And then this is one that I don't do very often. I'm going to give you a few variations, but it's a snap up. So you're bringing your arms and legs, or your chest and your knees together. You got to kind of work that coordination. So what you might, if you're not quite there yet, you can try just to do a push-up. So basically you're doing the upper body. Do a push-up, and as you're doing that, do a sit-up, and then just try to pull your knees in at the very end and back down. Sit up, pull the knees in. Sit up, pull the knees in. So that's kind of the motion. If you're not quite able to do that sit-up yet, hands behind the head and crunch. Crunch, squeeze everything here, bring it back to the ground. All right? 3 different variations on this one. Here we go. Whatever one you can do. Last one. How was that? All right, we're going to finish off with a weighted bridge. So if you can, you're going to put a weight right across your lap. I have 20 pounds. It doesn't have to be 20 pounds, but it can usually be a little bit heavier, okay? Then we're just going to have heels on the ground, bridging it up, squeeze and down, okay? If you don't want to do the weights, you can just have no weight, have the hands right by your side, push through the heel, squeeze the rear as you come up. Same thing, just without the weight. Here we go. Ready? Up and down. Up and down. Last one, and we're going right back to the beginning with that plank up and down. Again, if you're doing the plank up and down, alternate which arm leads down and which arm leads up. That'll just keep you balanced. All right, here we go. Ready? Take it down and up, down and up. Last one, going right in to the skull crusher. Dumbbells up, just like a barbell, ends together. Take the weights back and up. Last one. Moving into the snap up or the sit up or the crunch. Here we go. Three, two, and up. Finishing off the set with the weighted bridge. Heels on the ground, toes pointed up, bridge it up, squeeze the rear and down, up, down. One, and just like that, we are on our last set of the week. We got this. We can do anything for one set. Plank up and downs. Here we go. Ready? Take it down and up. Last one, very good. Back to the skull crushers. Here we go. Back and up. Last one, very good. Our last set of these snap-ups, sit-ups, or crunches. Here we go, ready? Whew, let's do it. Last one. Whew, it's been a while since I've done those. All right, and bridge with a weight. Here we go. Up, pushing through those heels, squeeze the rear down, relax. One, and just like that. Our week here is done. I've got just a few minutes, so let's go ahead and do just a couple stretches. We'll start in butterfly. Just press those knees down, using the elbows to press the knees down. Release from the knees and take the chest forward. Straight back, nose toward the toes. And go ahead and straddle. Take the chest down to one thigh. Straight back. And to the other side. Down to center. And release. Go ahead and cross the legs. One arm to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn, look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And release. Go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall, forward fold down. Go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in and hold. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness on a FriYay. We made it through another week. I made it through another week. sometimes I feel like it's been a lot of weeks of getting 4 workouts in, so it always feels good to get the whole week in. I have a card for you today. It says, what you do today can improve all your tomorrows. And that's by Ralph Martin. So I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I hope to see you back here on Monday, but if I don't, I will see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.